through to show me some love and support. I appreciate all of you. I need all my special guests to go ahead and request the vibes. I'd appreciate it.
Matter of fact, let me take a seat. Let me take a seat.
Hi, Annie. How you doing? Hey, Nico. So
Hey, y'all, what y'all got going on?
bandana. I'm sorry, not the bandana. The do rag always match the shirt. Period.
You feel me?
Crew in the building.
The shoes too, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Shout out
Salute to the room.
man.
And the boxers, I can't show that though.
See, I don't know nothing about that. Ladies, y'all might have to try it. But it's my brother.
Shout out to everybody in the building, man.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in to Anonymously Ari every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we drop the latest celebrity tea, sports news, and any videos that we might find that have gone viral. I just want to take the time to thank all my special guests for coming through and supporting me, and of course, my amazing co-host, Kingy, King of Diamonds. So I always start with the ladies first. So I'm going to go ahead, Royal, and ask you to introduce yourself. Let us know what time do you usually stream? When can they catch you? Just let us know what you got going on.
Hey, I'm Royal Slim, everybody. I usually stream. I'm a night streamer. I'm like 10:30 p.m. to like 1 a.m. Eastern. I usually stream almost every day. You can find me every day almost.
Okay, and I just want to add on to that. Royal took a little break, but we bringing her back outside, so she outside.
Girl, I'm outside now. Hello.
break, yeah.
Well, a little break.
Make sure y'all hit her with a fave and show her some love and support. All right, Nico, go ahead, introduce us. Let us know what you got going on. When and where can we find you?
Okay, so I'm going by Nico, you feel me? Because that's a user-friendly name. That's the name that everybody met me by. But professionally, I go by Nick16. I'm an artist, musician, audio engineer, producer, you feel me? Ace of all trades, content creator, brand ambassador, and professional live streamer. You can catch me live Monday through Sunday, when and whenever, however, you feel me? And we lit. It's a situation, not a situation. And shout out to everybody for participating. Yeah, let's go.
All right, crew, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey, how y'all doing? I'm Crew. I work Monday through Friday, so normally I'm streaming like 6, 7 o'clock Pacific time. Monday through Friday. On the weekends, it is what it is. I just hop on and vibe. I kind of stream depending on my mood. So you pull up, we might have some type of intellectual conversation. You know what I'm saying? During the week or whatever, depending on how I feel. On the weekends, you might catch me in some silk with a red light on. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, ladies, make sure you hit crew with the fave. Catch them on the weekends. King, go ahead and introduce yourself for me, please.
Yo, what's up? Hey, shout out to the panel one more time in this thing. Hell of a panel. Big salutes and shout out to everybody in the comments. Shout out to the host, Anonymously Ari. I'm your co-host, Kingy, also known King of Diamonds. Like Nico said, that's what everybody know me as. So, but you already know what we're doing. Make sure y'all pull up on me tomorrow. We got 2 shows, 9 a.m. Eastern time, Throwback Thursday, and tomorrow night, come check us out on Giddily, 9 p.m. Eastern. If you rap, you sing, man, tap in with us, and we can put you on. But yeah, that's what I got, man. I'm ready for the show, Miss Ari. We ready for the show.
All right, so that brings us into our segment. We're gonna start with the first story, and the first story is of course about Kanye West, right? He's been in the news a lot lately. So the 45-year-old rapper and fashion mogul, who now goes by Ye, returned to Twitter after nearly 2 years absence on Friday to call out Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg for placing a hold on his Instagram account. Ye was recently restricted by the Meta owner social media platform after he made posts that some groups are considering anti-Jewish. Instagram deleted the content from Ye's page and placed a restriction on his account because he violated the company's rules and guidelines. I want y'all to pay attention. Look at this, Mark. Ye captured his tweet his tweet on Friday, which included a snapshot of himself standing alongside Zuckerberg. How you gonna kick me off Instagram? You used to be my nigga.
Pause.
A Meta spokesperson confirmed to Billboard that the company deleted content from Ye's Instagram account. Although his page was still visible at press time, Meta places restrictions on accounts that repeatedly break rules. The company may temporarily prevent a user from posting content, writing comments, or sending direct messages. Meta did not specify what content was removed from Ye's Instagram page or explain what particular content violated its rules. The company's decision arrived after a now deleted post from Friday in which Ye shared a screenshot of a text message exchange with Sean Diddy Combs, which included the caption, "Jesus is Jew. This ain't a game," Ye wrote in the text to Diddy. Ye stated, "I'ma use you as an example to show the Jewish people that told you to call me that no one can threaten or influence me. I told you this was war. Now go and get you some business." The combative back and forth between the hip-hop icons stemmed from Ye's decision to wear a White Lives Matter shirt during his Yeezy Season 9 fashion show. Earlier in the week, Diddy also shared an Instagram video about the controversial tee. The American Jewish Committee took to social media Friday to speak out against Ye's recent remarks, which they called anti-Jewish, and they stated that these posts are dangerous. So my question, do you guys believe that Kanye is causing a lot of hurt to his name with all these stunts that he's pulling?
We can go ladies first.
Slim?
I just feel, as our society as a whole, it's the love-hate relationship with him. I feel like he says the thing he says, he does that for attention. I feel like he does. But at the same point, I don't know, he's trying to have everybody try to, I guess, believe in whatever he's trying to do. I don't know. It's like he's trying to get some type of following or whatever. But it's just, it's always something he's doing in the media that was always bringing attention toward whatever he's saying. And it's just always negative, I feel. It's never anything that I feel like uplifts any minorities. And it's just like for a stunt. And then every time that happens, he has something that's going on sale. So it's like, I don't know.
Wow.
He's just all over the place. And I feel like he just needs a good group of people around him to really sit down, talk to him, see what's going on in his head. Cause it's just always something every year. It's never anything like they think he's getting better, but it's just always something it's just getting worse, I feel, with him.
I agree. You said that. You put that together very well.
Yeah.
Nico?
Now, me in my opinion, I feel like it's a call out. He's crying out for attention. You know what I'm saying? Like Kanye really, really is seeking a lot of attention. Sometimes people be thinking like, oh yeah, he got money, he's famous, oh, he got everybody in the world. No, it's not always like that. Money don't solve every problem. Money don't solve every issue. So what it is, that man is really, really begging for some type of attention that he wants. I feel like Ye, if you look at Ye history, he used to be like a real big introvert. Like if you look at his upbringing, he used to be an introvert. So now that Ye has like this type of status, you know what I'm saying, this plateau that he's on right now, he just really just acting really, really crazy right now. You know what I'm saying? He's just acting outlandish just because he's dying for attention. You know what I'm saying? People can say what they want. Well, yo, he's Kanye. That don't mean nothing. He see the other rappers, he see the other celebrities, and he always tries to do something that's outlandish that makes him stand out from the rest of them. You know what I'm saying? So it could be a form of marketing, or like I said, it's a form of him crying out too much. You know what I'm saying? He's really, really begging for some type of attention. In my opinion, is it kind of like disrupting our culture slightly. You know what I'm saying? Because he making us look bad, bro. Like we don't get down like that, bro. You gotta be more, have some more sense. They already think we this type of just animal, this type of beast, we're monkeys, and we all be crazy and stuff like that, and we always doing crazy stuff. So lead by example, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't be doing all that extra stuff. You know what I'm saying? Trying to bash us in. You know what I'm saying? Fit to lit stated something as well. He has been bugging up a little bit more since the Kardashian separation, but it's Jay. He been doing that when he was with her. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, he crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let my boy Crew go. You feel me? Because I could go on that topic for days. You hear me?
I agree with both of them actually. When I'm thinking, I like to think about the bigger perspective, right? So, what is Ye? An entertainer. You know what I'm saying? He likes to think outside the box. That's what he is. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like to say this because the women say it a lot, but period. You feel me? He's an entertainer.
Right.
So it's all about, you know what I'm saying, him trying to do publicity stunts, trying to sell the Yeezys, this, that, and the third to get attention. So what's the easiest way to do that? Go on social media and go against the grain. Um, as far as celebrities and stuff like that, you have some people who ride with the culture and you know what I'm saying, speak 100 and drop facts and stuff like that. But you also have the other people who, and I'm not shooting shots at anybody because I understand both ways. But you also have people who just all about the dollar. They're gonna do what they need to, when they need to, just to get that check. And unfortunately, I ride with Ye, but I honestly believe he's one of them people.
Okay. I love the different perspectives that we had tonight. What you think, Kingy?
Man, I'm I can agree with the whole panel uh, for every like every aspect of all the points that they hit. But most important is like when I think of this situation, I just think back to y'all remember when he came out. This is the same guy that came out. And he was like George Bush doesn't care about black people. This is that same guy. Y'all remember that? Y'all probably
Hmm.
somebody might not even remember that.
Definitely.
But this
I
is the
remember. I
same guy that
definitely
said
remember that.
George Bush don't care about black people, but then now you have changed your whole perspective and you're siding with openly blatant bigot and racist white people. You know what I mean? Yeah, so it's just and you just doing it for I feel like it's both, Neat. Um before I pass to Ari. I feel like it's both. I feel like it's a cry for attention, but this is all that's all he got. So that's what he does. And he knows the stuff that he posted, he knows is gonna get people riled up. That's why he's doing it. Because he learned
Yeah.
that hey, if I do this, I bet if I do this, it's plenty artists and actors are doing this now. And it's working for them. I mean, they get money.
Facts. Any add-ons before I ask my next question?
Yeah. To I'm co-signing too. Also, to add on to what I was saying, I'm co-signing with Crew too. Cause like I said, like you think a person will be satisfied with a set amount of money? Some people are greedy. You feel me? Like I'm talking about they're greedy, greedy. And what? Yay, like a multimillionaire. You know what I'm saying? Half a billy type of dude. He's trying to reach that Jay Z status. He's trying to reach that Billy status. So I'm like,
Yes,
Crew, he's gonna do whatever it takes. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's gonna do whatever it takes to just try to be the richest black dude. Like it's an ego thing now. He's a billionaire, right? He want to add on to that. He's egotistical right now. He's like look. He made the song Big Ego with Beyonce. You feel me? So it's he's stroking his own ego at that point. So I gotta add that along because I do kind of agree with Crew. He definitely really just on some man. I gotta have it all. I'm Kanye. You feel me? So I agree with you with that, bro.
Okay. Anyone else want to add on? Okay. So my next question is, in the article, I didn't mention it when reading it, but I did read that Kanye possibly might be running for president in 2024. Do you guys think he is mentally prepared for such a position?
Hell no. Like, and that explains it. This is the reason right now why he's doing all that extra shit. He's trying to get white validation so he can get all them votes so he could get in that house. Like, nah, and if he does, man, I don't even know what to say. Like,
God bless
it's not gonna look good. Like, it's not gonna look good.
God bless
Thank you.
America. What you feeling, Nico?
About him being president.
That's a joke.
I agree with Roy. It's like this the thing. First of all, being a president doesn't just mean being a leader. Is he's mentally stable. You know what I'm saying? And capable of leading a whole country. We ain't talking about just mayor of a city. We ain't talking about just like, president of a small section or a town or whatever. This, that. I could see him running for governor for Chicago or mayor for Chicago first. Governor of Illinois, mayor for Chicago. Baby steps, small steps. See what you can do with that first. But leading a whole country, bro, with your type of mentality, I don't know, bro. I ain't really feeling that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know it'd be a dream come true. Since I do music, I'm a rapper. But I prefer somebody like Jay-Z or somebody, you know what I'm saying, running for president over Kanye, bro. You feel me? Because at least Jay-Z a little bit more sensible, more conservative, business savvy type of dude. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to have no, crazy dude as our president, man. It's bad enough the country and stuff like that be having this little slight insufficient perks that we already do have. But just imagine somebody like him, come in office thinking he finna do something. Like, come on, bro. Like, nah, bro. I'm good on that. You feel me? Shout out to Ye, you make good music, you know what I'm saying? But nah, bro. No president for you. No, my bad.
True.
So I'm active duty. Right now, Monday through Friday.
Mhm.
I've been in different countries, you know what I'm saying, all around the world. I've been in 15 years. One thing that I can say, they love black people in other countries. The
Mhm.
second thing, which is, you know what I'm saying, it's a double-edged sword. They do
Mhm.
think Americans are selfish.
Mhm.
Right.
And unfortunately, what I was saying before, if he get that seat, he is American culture. What the world think American culture is?
Right.
Selfish. He
Right.
gonna do
Man.
whatever he need to do to get attention. And with me going to work every day, going on deployments and stuff like that, I'm not trying to go with the war with a motherfucker with somebody that's selfish.
I
I need somebody business savvy, like what Nico said. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Because
bro.
we the superpower. If we being completely honest,
Mhm.
right.
will it always be that way? No. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people look towards us for guidance. You know what I'm saying? I need somebody business savvy, not selfish, because that's not what it is.
Right.
Mhm.
Exactly. King.
Man, you gonna say we had a lot of racist presidents. This wouldn't be like crazy presidents too. But at the same time, nah, man, he just not qualified. Um, in my opinion, just because you had successful business ventures, you don't even have your own personal life. Why are we even talking about this? You know what I mean? Like, why are we even talk? Why are we even talking about this? You ain't even got your own personal life in order. Talk about running for president and leading the country, boy. Stop. That's all I'm saying. So yeah, it's just how I feel about this. Yeah, that's how I feel about this. Nah, he ain't ready for that.
Facts. I agree. And I just want to say, crew, thank you for your services as well. Um,
Facts, though.
last question on this. If you guys were related to Kanye, would you guys push him to seek help?
Hell yeah.
Roy is funny. Roy is hilarious.
He needs help. Like, he is not stable. He is doing
Yeah.
I'm saying he is doing everything in his power to get attention. Even if it is negative, it's just attention that he doesn't need. Like, he just really needs to take a step back, move slow,
Hmm.
think about his moves, and he really needs to just fix everything he's doing. Come back to how he was in the past. We need the old Kanye West back. I think he's too long gone for that, though.
Yeah, he's too far gone. I agree. Me,
Now, me personally, you know what I'm saying, preferably, if you know anything about Nico and you've been in my stream, you know what I'm saying, you ask for advice. Kanye ain't gonna need to seek for help. I'm gonna dig a hole in it. Man, you know what I'm saying? I know you trying to get a feature show, so I'm gonna watch the language. I'm gonna treat the mess out my cousin, bro. I'm gonna dog him, bro. You feel me? Like my family always asks me for advice, and I don't be biased. I be blunt with them. You know what I'm saying? I check my cousin, bro. Like you tweaking right now, cuzzo. You feel me? This ain't it. You know what I'm saying? This ain't it, chief. You know what I'm saying? We ain't finna waste no money on no counselor. We ain't finna waste no money on none of that. No mental therapy. None of that. You know what I'm saying? Because Kanye is the type. He's so egotistical. He's gonna make a mockery of you getting him mental therapy or you know what I'm saying and counseling. He makes fun of stuff like that. People they Kim Kardashian tried that already. You know what I'm saying? She tried to, go on dates with him to do mental therapy and counseling and that stuff like that. That doesn't work, bro. You gotta really, really put a foot up his. You know what I'm saying? You really gotta talk your stuff, and it'll hit different. It'll hit home because you're his cousin, his blood. You know what I'm saying? Like instead of hearing something from a stranger, you know what I'm saying? This is your actual blood cousin telling you, hey, bro, you tweaking, bro. You feel me? Reevaluate yourself. But I feel like he doesn't have family members that's strong enough to tell him that. Reason being because they look at it like, oh, he got money. This my cousin. This big dog. We gonna do what he say. We gonna listen to him. If I feel like I'm checking my cousin, he might not buy me to give me all the Yeezys, or he might not give me that 500K that I wanted. Nah, bro, it ain't about the money. It's about helping your cousin and your family going down the right path, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, like pretty much. That's like say your homie or your friend. You don't want your friend or your homie lying to you. It hits home when somebody you love or somebody you care about telling you, hey, you messing up, you tweaking. You feel me? So yeah, I give him some help. I help him. I help my cousin. You feel me? Oh me, we ain't doing no counseling or no mental therapy though. I'm gonna be the counselor. You feel me?
hear you.
So
True.
I was gonna ride with Nico at first, but I thought about it. Right, he might
mhm,
not have that. He might not have that. You know what I'm saying?
mhm,
With him being as big as he is, because it's Ye. You know what I'm saying? Jesus Walk. I've been listening to him since I was little.
mhm,
Everybody might just say yes and give that man what he want. Ain't nothing wrong with, you know what I'm saying, a professional, somebody who's actually trained to do that. So I don't know. I probably would mix both answers with Royal and Nico. Me being the person I am, I'm gonna holler at him and give it to him the ugly way, quote unquote. But
mhm.
he does need some help though.
You
He do
do
need to
though.
talk to somebody.
Agreed. King.
Man, I'm gonna say, you as somebody who care about your family or whatnot, you would want to say something, um, but at the same time, sometimes like with family, like I learned, just say if it's almost like a drug addiction. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how uh, it is, how narcissistic he is at this point. Um, so it's like kind of, in my eyes, kind of like, what can you say? You know what I mean? Because he knows what he's doing. You know
Mhm.
what I mean? So you go tell him that, and that's gonna be just like a tool that he gonna use to distance himself from you. So if I was family, I'd be, of course I'd be in his ear, but as far as I probably wouldn't be like, on some, I want to say like vindictive, like ready to fight about it. Because at first I was like, I was with Nico, like, yeah, we gonna have, yeah, I'm gonna have some words, but then I'm thinking about it, like at the end of the day, it's like he a grown man too. Man, you love your people, but at the same time, they gonna do what they want to do. I feel like he too far gone anyway at this point.
Agreed. So I'm gonna be honest with y'all. That wasn't truly my last question.
Mhm.
My next question was going to be, would you guys vote for him for president? But I don't think that's necessary to ask. So we're just gonna skip this. We're just gonna finish this off. And go to the the moral
If
of the
it
story.
was
Nico,
him.
you
Kind of
got
like,
something to say, Nico?
kind of like what you did on the first question, how you let us, say our like closing remarks. I totally do agree with y'all, but preferably you would want to talk to him yourself. Cause just imagine if he'd treat us like that, like y'all said he would, like yay, woo, woo, woo. Just imagine what he gonna do to a counselor or somebody. He gonna really, really like. I ain't trying to hit nothing you saying. You know what I'm saying? At least if he our cousin, our blood cousin, at least he'd kind of hear us a little bit better. You feel me? Versus some stranger. He gonna dog the stranger. He gonna he gonna look at him up and down like I'm yay, shorty. I ain't trying to hit nothing you saying. You feel me?
Okay, so we're gonna end off this story with the moral of the story. And the moral of the story is sometimes it's best to say nothing at all, especially when it comes to social media. So again, I want to welcome you guys to Anonymously Ari every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. I want to thank my co-host Kingy for being here and my special guests Royal, Nico, and crew. So the next topic we're going to talk about is Lizzo. Lizzo seemingly responds to Kanye West's comments about her weight. The About Damn Time singer took a moment during her concert at Toronto's Scotiabank Arena on Friday to address her name, often being brought up during media interviews. I feel like everybody in America got something to say when it comes to me, and they always have my name in their mouth for no reason. I'm minding my fat, black, beautiful business, she added before asking the audience, can I stay here? Who can I marry for dual citizenship? The R&B star's comments arrived after Ye's interview with Carlson on Thursday, during which the rapper shared his thoughts on the demonic promotion of obesity by the media that he said was part of a plot intended to hasten the genocide of the black race. When Lizzo loses 10 pounds and announces it, the bots on Instagram attack her about losing weight because the media wants to put out a perception that being overweight is the new goal when it's actually unhealthy, Ye told Carlson. It's demonic. And now,
Wow.
and she says to the bees that got something to say about me in the press, she yelled that into the microphone while accepting the Video for Good award for About Damn Time. You know what? I'm not going to say nothing. My question is, Kanye states that Lizzo is being publicized for being overweight to end the black human race. Do you believe Lizzo has made it far enough in her career to even have such an impact on a large scale of people? Royal.
I just hate Kanye at this point. Like, everybody's always coming for her. I feel like she's doing what she needs to do for her own career. She's building it. She's going where she needs to go. People look up to her. I just heard recently that she's going to forever make music for black people. She's not going to make music for anybody else but our community. So, I mean, she's living her life. I mean, just because she looks a certain way, she might look overweight to us. We don't know if she's actually fit because she has all the money in the world. She probably has trainers or whatever. She's probably eating right, but we can't see that just because she look a certain weight. And even if she does have like a personal trainer, she's never going to look like me or you. So I just feel like you gonna like what you like. People gonna go what they want to go with. Like, so it's just like, just leave people alone. And I just feel like since she's the only one, I feel like right now with her body size that's directly in camera, she's always gonna get picked on. There's nobody else right now, not even for men. So
Right.
she's gonna get picked on. Like, she's going to.
Nico, do you think she's made it far enough in her career to have such an impact on people on a large scale?
Yes, I do, because she's an iconic person. You know what I'm saying? we all know Lizzo as, you know what I'm saying, a real thick girl. In my opinion, she's thick. I don't feel like she's overweight. You know, mature guys, we like a little extra meat. I don't discriminate it. I like them slim, like Slim Royal. I like them thick, you know what I'm saying? Don't matter. But she is at a pivotal point in her career where we do pay attention to her. You feel me? We know who Lizzo is. Who doesn't know who Lizzo is? You know what I'm saying? So, but I disagree with Kanye bashing her. You know what I'm saying? Kanye is not, he's definitely wrong for that. You know what I'm saying? Because in my opinion, um, like Ari said, some stuff is better left unsaid. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to try to clown or down somebody because they weight size or something like that just to think of point across like you're really doing something like you think you really getting a point across by bashing her. That's not cool. And we as people on the app should do the same thing too. Don't talk about the next streamer just to feel like you're entitled or get people to rock with you and to stop messing with that streamer. So it's the same thing. You feel me? But yeah, Lizzo, in my opinion, she didn't do nothing wrong. She a human being. Lizzo just expressed herself. She's a really good person. You know what I'm saying? She's very sporadic. You know what I'm saying? And outgoing. You feel me? She do some crazy antics. But at the same token, you don't shame her. Don't shame her, bro. You feel me? So that's my opinion on that. She does her name does hold weight. Her name does hold weight though. No pun intended.
Crew.
Salute to Nico. I second that completely to the T. To the T.
Me.
Salute to Nico. You know what I'm saying? You got people making TikToks that, you know what I'm saying, 16, 17, 18, influencing the world. So is she big enough? Yes, she's well over being big enough. You know what I'm saying? She makes good music. She vibe with the females, all of that. She does her thing. And I'm seconding everything Nico said, like literally. You took the words out my mouth, my boy.
Kingy.
Oh man, look, we over here having fun. Hey, shout out to everybody. Y'all just tuned in, man. We in here chilling with Ari, anonymously Ari. I can't even talk no more because we laughing and tripping so hard in here. Okay. Um, Ari, can you ask me one more time so I can give my full, because I don't want to get this wrong. What I'm about to say, I don't want nobody to feel no type of way.
Do you believe that Lizzo has large of enough of an impact um, in her career to influence a large scale of people?
Yes, of course I do, and I say, of course, yeah, because I mean, Nika already said it. Everybody, really, the whole panel already said it. She is right now. She's a cultural icon for her music. You know what I mean? And so of course, she's known, for her music. But the whole bashing thing or whatever, I just honestly, I just feel like people need to be a little bit more tough skinned because she puts herself out there more than a lot. You know what I mean? Like she puts herself out there. It's like certain things that you can wear as a woman in certain pictures that I mean, you comfortable in your body, and so if you so comfortable in your body, when the scrutiny comes, why is it a problem? You see what I'm saying? If you so comfortable in your body, so that really be my biggest thing with her. Um, but you know, so yeah, that's how I feel about it.
I think what really triggered me about this whole entire story is that um, Kanye is saying that this is all demonic and it's being used to end the black race. I'm trying to put the two together, but do you guys believe that Kanye is using this as another way to be brought up, or do you believe he's just that far gone, or both?
Both
It's
or both. I was
both.
just gonna say
Both, right? Both. Both of 'em.
Both.
both of them. Okay. I think we all in agreement.
We all agree. So my last question, we have fitness influencers. We have influencers that promote body modifications. Do you believe an obese plus size woman deserves the same privileges?
Rephrase that question.
We have
Yeah.
fitness influencers. We have influencers that promote body modification. Do you believe obese and plus size women deserve the same privileges? Do they deserve the same respect as fitness influencers and influencers that promote body modification?
I mean, I feel like they should, but in their own way, because society as a whole, in general, they just make it okay for just body modifications anyway. Because as you see in uh, celebrities now, everybody's getting BBLs and stuff like that. You know, you rarely see anybody natural. Just like Uno was in the comments talking about Coyle Ray. She looked like us, like she for the slim girls, but everybody's talking about her because they feel like she don't eat enough or whatever. But it's like, how do you know that she doesn't eat? It's just how our body is type thing. So it's just like, I don't know. It's whatever entertainment society wants, I guess, females to look. That's just how it's just gonna be, honestly. Unless we have like more people out there looking like Lizzo and make females like that feel more comfortable coming out, it's not gonna be that way. It's not gonna be that way.
Neat.
I feel like everything okay with me in my book because everybody has to have something. And what I mean by that, Steph Curry got to put on for the light skinned dudes. Um, Morris Chestnut got to put on for the dark skinned dudes. You feel me? So everybody needs a leader. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So silly. Everybody gotta have their leaders, you know what I'm saying? Like crew, you know what I'm saying? Crew, like, hey, look, shout out to Michael Jordan, shout out to Tyrese, you know what I'm saying? Everybody gotta, like Kingy with the dreads, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the dreadheads, shout out to the do-rag wearers, shout out to the little cute slim chicks like Royal, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like everybody has to have a leader. Everybody has to have a prolific, monumental type of person. So it's okay in my opinion because I feel like she could take that leadership. I like what Lizzo be doing. She make people feel comfortable in their skin. You know what I'm saying? It's some I don't like using the term obese, it sounds so bad, but it's some plus, you know what I'm saying, plus weight women that need that. You know what I'm saying? They need somebody that's gonna stand up and do their thing and give them confidence and show them it's nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? And like Aniel said, Lizzo does go to the gym. She's just comfortable with being her size. You know what I'm saying? Some women look good at that weight. Some women don't look good skinny. Some women don't look good big. You know what I'm saying? The creator of all creations made you your weight, made you your size for a reason. So I feel that. You know what I'm saying? And Aniel, another thing, I'm a backtrack on what you said. He may not have bashed her, but he shouldn't reference her. Put it like that. You know what I'm saying? The way he referenced her, he could have used a better example. But back to the subject at hand. Everybody need a leader. You feel me? Point blank, period. And Lizzo, do your thing, baby girl. Put on for the plus size woman. Like she said, she is healthy though for her to be that weight. But hey, she look good. You know what I'm saying? She do her thing. You know, people gotta. You know, everybody got their preference. To each his own.
That crew.
I agree with it again.
God.
You know what I'm saying? I definitely do. With both Royal and Nico. Um, when you're looking at the world, everybody's on positivity, you know what I'm saying? Self affirmation, love yourself, so on and so forth, right? Why can't she be that person for, you know what I'm saying, the plus size women? Just
Mm-hmm.
because she not your type don't mean she ain't somebody else type. You feel me?
Factual.
And that's just that. You know what I'm saying? She might not be beautiful to me, not saying she is or she's not. I'm just using it as a reference, right? Don't get me. You know what I'm saying? But she might not be beautiful to me, but Nico, she might be everything. That's not saying that he wrong or she wrong.
You
At the
feel
end of the day, she gotta be happy being herself.
me?
And if she is the person that is meant to be the front runner, you know what I'm saying, for the plus size women, let her do her thing. Don't bash her, let her do her thing.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. Most definitely. Look, y'all, I might have to agree with all y'all on that one. Uh, Shout out to Lizzo. You know. like I said, my only problem I ever had with her is you know, I just feel like people just need to, grow a little bit more tough skin. And I mean, you in the limelight, what you expect was gonna happen. People are gonna say things. And, it's gonna be big situations. It's just, it's just how society is shaped. Like what Roy was saying, it's just they have a picture of how they want us to look, and if you don't match this picture, people are gonna talk. I mean, it's just the way of the world.
Agreed. I just want to deflect back on what Royal said. Just because she might appear to some that she's out of shape, that doesn't mean she's out of shape. She probably does go to the gym. I look like I'm fit, okay? But you tell me to walk up 3 flights of stairs, that's it. I might make it up the second. I may not make it to the third, okay? I'm just saying. So looks can be deceiving. The moral of that story is allow people to love themselves with no interruptions. That's the moral of that story. So again, I want to thank y'all for tuning in to Anonymously Ari every Wednesdays at 7. And again, I just want to thank my panel for coming through and supporting me, my co-host Kingy, my special guest Royal Slim, Nico, and crew. So we discussed Kanye West returning to Twitter after he was actually restricted on Instagram. And we just got finished discussing Lizzo responding to Kanye West's comments about her weight. My last story that we're going to discuss for tonight is 50 Cent's oldest son, Marquise, vents about his struggles with receiving $81,000 a year in child support from 50 Cent. So 50 Cent actually officially finished his child support payments to his oldest son, Marcus Jackson, back in 2017. But that doesn't mean the 25-year-old is done talking about his financial relationship with his estranged father just yet. Just a few weeks ago, the younger Jackson joined an Instagram live session with former rapper Toke No Joke, which during the live stream, they discussed the terrible impact that child support took on his life and on his family's life. He stated, "I tell you, boy, child support has broken up more families than anything else in this world." Choke wrote in the caption of a recording as well during their conversation. Fifth's oldest child told his co-host that, in his opinion, $6,700 a month that he was receiving wasn't enough, and he wasn't able to live comfortably in New York City. You're talking about someone that has problems with everybody. You can't just live in any neighborhood. So he feels like because 50 Cent is his father, he wasn't able to live in just any neighborhood in New York. And I don't know if you guys know, but living in New York City is very expensive. So we're talking about, this was back in 2007. So at the time he had to be about 20, 21 years old when he was receiving these payments. What do you guys think about this story, being that he's now 25 years old, but was receiving payments at 21 and still finding it being a problem? What do you guys think about the story? What's your personal thoughts on this story? You're 21 years old and you're getting child support payments from your father for $6,700 to live. Royal?
Well, this keeps going back to society. He is a man. He should have been smart. He should have been putting them payments up as every time he got them. He should have been putting them up, saving it, investing in his own little business or whatever. Clearly, you've been dealing with your father issues for a long time. I don't know, whatever reason. He just doesn't want to be a part of his life, but he's still paying. So he should have just taken that, started his own little comfy fund or whatever, and just did what he needed to do as a man. Like, you can't rely on somebody who doesn't want to be there to help you out, especially if it's gone. And now what? Now you have nothing.
Right. Nate?
So, I seen the comment, you know what I'm saying? Legs Definitely mention. It sounds like he really on some crybaby. Oh, I miss my father. I want my father. Like, bruh, you're grown. Get over it. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I do want to ask some clarification to the situation though. Um, the dude do got his own money, bro. He got some bread. You feel
Okay.
me? Like I seen him. He was flexing on the gram. He did the little NBA young boy spread the money out on the floor. You know what I'm saying?
Money.
Right.
Yeah, I
He
saw
flexing. He
that.
flexing. He got a little
Anybody,
shot.
anybody could do that challenge.
You absolutely right, but he got a little shum though. He ain't completely just broken nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's more so like he need to just let it go because you're grown. It's evident 50 like, look, okay, you my son, bro. You my son and all, but we can't kick it. It ain't none of that. You know what I'm saying? It's more so Marquise. He really wanted like a father-son bond relationship instead of the money. It wasn't about the money. It was more so, you know what I'm saying? Like me, I never met my father, my earthly father. So, you know what I'm saying? Of course, I would have always wanted that father figure to be in my life, this, then, the third. But will I be soft about it? No, I'm grown. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I manned up without him. I made moves without him. You know what I'm saying? Oh well, just let it go, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like now you're doing a publicity stunt. Now you're trying to get some type of promotion and trying to get your name out of it. That's the wrong way to do it. Now I'm agree with Roy you far as like, all right, take some of that money and just pay for some promotion. You feel me? Pay, open the business, do your thing. Don't use your father for a publicity stunt, bro. Come on now, you're 25. Let's come on. You're too grown for that.
Crew.
I be having this conversation in my stream. It's a difference. It's a difference between an adult male and a man. That's two completely different things. So y'all can say he a man all day. He's not to me. Cause that's the excuse. I ain't grow up with my dad either. You know what I'm saying? And as soon as I left my mama crib, you know what I'm saying? Anything after that is an excuse to me. I didn't grow up with my dad. I ain't have no brothers. My mama and my three sisters. You know what I'm saying? My mama always put in my head what a man is, the definition of a man. And that's not a man. If he want a relationship with him, say that. If you a man, say what you gotta say, big dog. You know what I'm saying? Don't use it no excuse, no publicity stunt, none of that. He doing it for publicity and it ain't what it is. Like I don't even know why this is a conversation.
Kingy.
Nah, most definitely. I mean, all right. So I'm gonna play devil's advocate with it, but I'm gonna bring it back to earth. So, like, I grew up with half my life. I grew up with my dad and my mom, my dad. They were still together. Like,
Mm-hmm.
but when they split and she put him on child support, I didn't see him no more. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? And I didn't see him for a long time. Only time I saw him was when I got in trouble, type of deal. So I mean, I get where that, wanting, him as a father, he was paying his obligations, but he wasn't like, physically being a father. You know what I'm saying? I could totally get that, but then at the same time, if it's really about that, then me in that relationship with him. You know what I'm saying? Why are you out here trying to, gain fame off of, oh,
Mm-hmm.
there wasn't enough money, and come on, man, it's people making less income than 80,000 a year with more children in the house. What made you
Mm-hmm.
so special? You see what I'm saying? So even from the perspective of, oh, his dad 50 Cent, so we couldn't just live anywhere. Man, didn't nobody know who y'all was. Stop it. Didn't nobody know who you was unless you were telling them. You
Facts.
know what I'm saying? So I feel like, we were talking about Kanye. 50 Cent son is he just crying out for help. That's all he doing. He just
Mm-hmm.
crying out for attention and help. You know what I'm saying? That's all I get. What you think, Ar?
Um, it goes. I was just about to ask my next question. And obviously, the reason why I was about to ask this question is because this is how I feel about it. Instead of crying about it and saying $6,700 a month isn't enough, and you want clearly he wants a relationship with his father, shouldn't he reach out to him and say, hey, like, can we do a project or something together? can you introduce me to this person or that person because this is what I'm interested in? Like, build something together. If you feel like $6,700 isn't enough, work for it. And my thing is, if it's not enough, go get a job. Hello? Go get a job.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I feel about the situation. I think it's just, again, like you guys said, a publicity stunt. Um, and just trying to bring attention to himself. Anybody else want to add on to that before I get to my moral? No? Okay. So the moral of
Nah.
the story for that is be grateful in every situation.
Right.
Be grateful in every situation. I don't care what the situation is. Find a reason to be grateful. Again, I want to thank all of you guys for tuning in to Anonymously Ari every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I want to thank Kingy again for being my co-host. I want to thank my special guests Royal, Nico, and crew. Tonight we discussed Kanye West returning to Twitter after being restricted from his account on Instagram. We discussed Lizzo's response to Kanye West after commenting about her weight, and we just got finished discussing 50 Cent's son, Marquise Benz, struggle with 81K a year. So I'm going to go ahead and pass it over to Kingy to go ahead and deliver some sports tea.
All right. So, shout out to everybody up here. Like we always say on the sports portion of the show, who your team? Who your football team? Who your football team? Who your football team? How much you lose?
Chicago Bears, Chicago Bulls.
Wait, the Cowboys
Who all
fan.
there? The Chiefs, the 49ers. Who all there? Who your team? All
Hey,
right,
Crew, you
it's
from
all good. It's
Chicago?
all good. It's all good. Somebody said the Bears or something. Somebody
Y'all
said
from
the Bears.
Chicago? Shout out to my fellow Chiracians. You feel me? But me personally, I'm gonna always love the Bears and the Bulls. You know what I'm saying? But I give credit where credit due for us basketball. I'm not a bandwagon because I used to play 2K13 and I used to use the Golden State Warriors on 2K13. You
Oh,
feel
okay.
me? I've been knew about Steph Curry when he went to Davidson. You feel me? That's the college he went to. You feel me? So I've been knew about him and I've been knew about Clay. So Golden State, preferably my basketball team, not because they good. It's just I like their gameplay. They're a strong offensive team. Football, I'm kind of feeling. I like the Kansas City Chief. You know what I'm saying? Mahomes
They
be
look
turning
good.
it up. He be going crazy. You feel me? Doing his thing. And y'all do not sleep on the Cleveland Browns. You feel me? I know y'all. The Cleveland Browns. They got the heat. You feel me? So they need to just work on their saying you heat on me.
Yeah, man. I'm glad you brought up Golden State, man, because that's what our topic is gonna be about today. If y'all been paying attention to a lot of sports news everywhere, what's been going on last week? Okay, at a Golden State practice, two players got to fighting. All right, basically, really, it wasn't even a fight. Um, Draymond Green punched Jordan Poole just square off in the jaw. Let me see. I don't know. We might have time for the video. I got a clip of it. We'll play it right quick. Hold up. Let me see.
We got to
Hold
see
up. We can
this.
play it right quick. It might be a little blurry in it. Hold up. Let me see. Hold up. Can y'all see that?
Yeah, we can see. We can see.
Y'all see it?
I can see
Oh, all
it.
right. So this is the initial right here.
Mika.
Bam. And that was the leak. So what has happened? Basically, what has happened this week? We just learned Tuesday. At first, we thought Draymond Green was gonna be suspended, but he won't be suspended. He'll be fined by the team. Steve Kerr, the coach, announced yesterday. Basically, they had a team meeting. Uh, they had a team meeting yesterday. Also, and he's gonna be coming back. He's gonna be playing at their next preseason game. So it should be water under the bridge, though, right? My question is, y'all think? Okay, they just let me put it into perspective. Golden State, they just coming off a championship, all right? They the basketball gods right now. and they got two pivotal players to the team in different ways. Do you think that Jordan Poole should forgive him for that? What y'all think? Should he forgive him? Which I'll forgive him.
All right, this sports. So the guys got to let me stop playing. Roy, you could go first.
Shit. Let me not. I mean, unless I get my little lick back, then we gonna be scrapping before. We gotta scrap though.
Facts.
No, facts. Most definitely, I was feeling it too, man. I was feeling it too. Like,
The way I look at it is, growing up, brothers fight all the time. They wrestle all the time. I'm pretty sure, well, I hope it's something that they can get over.
So
Especially when you got millions of dollars on the line to feed your family. I hope y'all figure out how to keep it cordial.
all right,
and both of them got contract. Let me throw that in there too, Neat. Both of them got contract extensions coming up, and
Okay.
the team can only sign two people, but it's three people that need a contract extension: Jordan Poole, Draymond Green. That's the two that was in the altercation, and Andrew Wiggins. All right. So yeah, what you finna say, Neat?
So like, I really analyzed that video. I really analyzed that video that you showed. You know what I'm saying? So I somewhat agree with Ari, but somewhat disagree in the fact that, like, look what you said. You said brothers, blood brothers. They're not blood brothers. These are teammates. Now I agree with you far as like, we got to make this happen. We're teammates. You feel me? If we want to keep winning championships and keep making this bread, you got to look at it as business in that take. We business partners. So as business partners, we got to compromise and make mints so we can keep getting these keep getting these rings and keep getting this bread. Now, that's Poole fault. Poole should have never act tough. If Kingy play that video again and you rewind the video, Poole was the initiator.
He was the initiator. He pushed him first.
You know what I'm saying? So what you gonna do? Draymond, if you pay attention to Draymond characteristics, Draymond is from the hood. You can't push no hood dude like that. You feel me? Like,
Hey, Neat, but
you feel me?
to Jordan Poole's credit though, Draymond Green, he really, it's like it could have been too many times in an actual NBA game where he should have fouled, or like he should have fought somebody, but he did some kind of wimpish, like, who goes
That's
to
because
try
Jordan
to kick
Poole.
guys in the balls and stuff.
That's because Jordan Poole. He know Jordan Poole can't fight. Jordan Poole one of them pretty boy. He one of them pretty boy light skinned type dudes.
That's what it is.
Hey,
He like, yeah, I got me one. You want to push me, huh? Oh my soul. I can go.
That's
That's what it was. Y'all know I ain't lying, bro. Y'all know I ain't lying.
If I was Jordan Poole, he had to see me. Me being me, if I was Jordan Poole, he had to see me. But let's think about the business part, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think I watched that documentary with the Bulls and stuff like that. Jordan stole on Steve Kerr. You know what I'm saying? If they was at practice going in because they just won the ring and they trying to, you know what I'm saying, double back,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just the competition and it just went that way, okay, cool. You still got to see me, but I can play with you. I just need my get back. But
Right.
that's all I got for it.
You got a point, because I remember when Jordan stole off Steve Kerr. You know what I'm saying? But
Like
that was
this.
that was a different scenario, because did Draymond apologize? I know Jordan apologized to Kerr.
So Draymond apologized the day before yesterday. He came out, made to like a press conference and apologized publicly about it. Then they said he apologized to him. They spoke, of course, but it's probably their locker room. Probably it's heated in their locker room though.
Most definitely.
Yeah, that's another question. You think you're gonna pass him the ball at all going forward? You
Hey, I'm gonna be honest though. They wasn't passing him that ball. They wasn't passing him the rock anyway.
Man,
That's tough.
man, boy. That's a good question, boy. This that one eye bandit.
Got to be careful.
I'm not gonna play with you, seduce. Call the one eye bandit. Sheesh.
Yeah, but, man, that's all I got for the sports store, biggest sports store going on right now here on Anonymously Ari with Ari. Shout out to everybody at the panel. Y'all know what time it is.
Thank you guys again for coming through and supporting me. I've never cried this hard during the show from laughter. I just want to thank you guys and remind you guys every Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Anonymously Ari, we in here chilling, dropping all celebrity tea, sports tea, and any videos that we come across that may have gone viral. We're going to go ahead and close it out. And while we close it out, I just want you guys to go ahead, reintroduce yourselves again for anyone that may have missed it, and let them know when and where they can find you. We'll start with you, Royal.
All right, y'all. I'm Rose Slim. I'm a night streamer, usually 10:30, sometimes 11 p.m., 1 a.m. Eastern. You can find me on most days. Sometimes I do morning streams with my groom dog, so I usually do morning streams grooming dogs, but mainly nighttime I stream. You want to catch me?
Okay. Nico.
Okay, my name is your boy Nico DBA Neek 16. You know what I'm saying? In case you know myself entrepreneurs know what DBA means, doing business as Neek 16. I'm a musician. I'm gonna put it like that. I'm gonna sum it up what I do because I do everything. I'm gonna just say I'm a musician. I go by Neek 16 on all platforms: Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, whatever you can think of. Just click my bio. I stream Monday through Sunday. I own my own business. It's an audio music production company, LLC, and I hold the trademark to it, trademark Neek 16. So my hour's flexible. You don't see me live on here. I stream on TikTok. You don't see me on TikTok. I stream on Meet Me. Um, Also, I got some, a good, dope compliment. I want to say it's a blessing that you chose me with these two. Cause like, you know what I'm saying? I'm familiar with Royal. She's a good sweetheart. She's a humble individual. You know what I'm saying? I like her energy. And then Crew, this is my first time really hearing Crew like talking stuff. He cool people. You know what I'm saying? I had to fade, bro. I'm gonna have to check him out because bro cool. And he said something about the Bulls and the Bears, you my fellow Chiracian, you know what I'm saying? So it's a blessing that you put me up here with these two. It was real dope. It's all about chemistry and energy, and you picked two perfect people to do the show with me. So that's a blessing to have that. Shout out to my boy Kingy. I will be posted up in his live tomorrow in the Get Lit show. We're going to check it out up in there. And it's a blessing that you have me on the show, Ari, for real. It's a dope show, and I'm looking forward to see this getting featured.
Thank you, Nico. Crew.
I appreciate y'all for having me too. This was a vibe. I was a little nervous. I ain't gonna go cat. I was like, I don't know what I'm finna do. I'm finna just hop on here and chill. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be me. But Monday through Friday, I stream around 6, 7 o'clock Pacific time. I just stream depending on how I move. I ain't got no shows and nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? We might have some good conversations, some relationship advice, whatever. You know what I'm saying? On the weekends, you might catch me in some silk with a red light on. You know what I'm saying? We just be vibing, having a good conversation. No cat. Shout out to the bald head dudes too. I be on that. I ain't, you know what I'm saying?
Play with, bro.
Kingy.
Hey, no, shout out to the whole panel, man. Shout out to the whole panel, man. It was a hell of a show, as usual. And make sure y'all come check me out tomorrow morning. If you up and you on the app, pull up. Throwback Thursday in the morning, me and Rello, 9 a.m. Eastern. Make sure you pull up. You're going to see us trending. Two of my co-hosts, Neek the Sun, Ari, in this thing. Make sure y'all come check us out tomorrow night on Get Lit, longest running music showcase show featured by the out. Yeah, that's all I got. Oh yeah, anything else? We got a lot of content, so just hit my Instagram up. It's in the bio. hit the link up, and I do follow back. If you got any show ideas, I'm ready to work, man. So be ready to work. Tap in with me.
It definitely was a vibe. I greatly appreciate all y'all. Like, I really feel like this is an amazing panel. If you guys haven't saved all of them by now, you sleep. But I want to go ahead and thank all of you for tuning in, and I thank all my guests and my amazing co-hosts for pulling up. And we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. I appreciate y'all. All right, y'all. I gotta get to the store and get me something to drink, and get home. Okay, but
Hey.
I'll be back. I love y'all to death.